Okay, so I just wanted to make this video to explain a couple of things about make it easier to do gaps and stuff with parachute without having to fly up every time. So when you first find a gap that you want to do, I usually just try it with a flare gun to see if there's an invisible wall or something that would prevent you from doing it. If this passes through, and then I usually try with the grenade launcher also, just to make sure. If they both pass through, you should be able to do it with parachute. Yeah, my aim is just not really good, but maybe it's just not doable. I don't know. We'll see. Um, so yeah, then what you want to do is go to creator. Okay, we want to make a transform race, so we'll be able to um, use the parachute as we want and walk around. Now we just have to find our place, our gap. So it's here, and then you do this for every race. I don't know, just I usually set it to do because I don't play with anyone, so it's it doesn't matter really. If you want to have more people, you can put more, but there's no need if you want to do it alone. And make sure it's point to point, so you won't have to go back to the start. You could just have a linear route around the city. Now for the placement, just do the usual things. Okay. I'm just gonna put it here because I'll use it for something else to explain a bit about the mechanics of the skydiving, but um, you don't have to put it so high up. So after you place this, you just place the transform checkpoint. You add a new transform, which should be players on foot. So this gives you an option to parachute and also spawn here every time that you die or don't make the jump. So now that we got this, the starting point, I'm just gonna like guess how far up and where exactly I should put this to be able to make it here over this gap that I chose. I usually just put it somewhere like this, so you have some breathing room, but not too much. Because if you're too far away, then every minor adjustment will throw of course. But with this, you're just almost aligned, and then you can just make small adjustments that should make it okay. Let's place another checkpoint. And then I usually, when I'm making these races, these jobs for myself, I usually place another transform checkpoint, and I put, I don't know, just a helicopter or something, so I can have more platforms to jump from for for other gaps, so you don't have to make a new one every time you want to try a different gap. So you have it covered. Okay, and then you can put another platform. There's another gap that I want to try, so I'm just gonna put it here. And then you can just place a finish checkpoint somewhere that you won't trigger it without on um, on accident. Let's have to edit this one. Okay, then you just test it to see if it all works. Now, like I said before, I'm just gonna try to explain the skydiving mechanics first, just for anyone that doesn't know about them or doesn't really know how to get into it. So if you have to have a controller, and you basically, when you jump, you use your movement stick to move around, right? But if you push your movement stick like 3/4 of the way forward, you start to glide like this. As you can see, the character's hands are facing the camera, and that's around the best possible angle for skydiving to get the most distance covered. Um, or see, if you go too far, it just dives down. If you do, yeah, there's so okay. Now we're gonna see if we put the checkpoints right. If we have um, enough air to get to the gap that we want to do. This should be okay, I think, but it could be a bit further away. I think it's a bit too high, but we'll see. We just jump off, fly towards it, and yeah, this should be okay, I think. And then after that, it's just how many times you want to give it a try before you make it, or before you give up. Um, I mean, it's not that easy, but once you get a hang of it, maybe with the bigger ones, this one will take some tries. It's not it's not that easy. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any question or anything, feel free to comment below, and I'll try to answer them the best as I can. And yes, thanks for watching.